Here we go. Fabi versus Hikaru, guys. For all the marbles, Hikaru is trailing by 1 point, so he definitely needs to win this one if he wants to try to win the event. Fabiano has the luxury of being 1 point ahead of the pack, so we got a lot of outs right now, but another Ruy Lopez. So you see, you asked for a Ruy Lopez, you're getting 3 Ruy Lopez in a row. C4, putting some pressure in the center, trying to potentially get the knight to d5. B4, closing things up, and now the focus is going to be against bishop on b3. This is not a perk. No. This is a Ruy Lopez. This is a Ruy Lopez, specifically the Morphy defense. Okay, h3. It's all about maneuvering at this point. And that's why you see this knight d8, knight c6, trying to find the best optimal squares for your pieces. Knight to d5, don't take on d5 because c takes d5 with the rook on c1 puts a lot of pressure on the queen on c7. And you don't have to move knight to d4. Bishop to a4, bishop to d7, just simple defense of the knight on c6. Knight to d4 at the right moment is going to come. You have to be a bit careful because bishop takes d7 and then, okay, take, and now knight d4, right? That probably is the best way forward. Knight to e7 is also a move. Yeah, why not, actually? Don't exchange the knight on f3. The knight on f3 is not a good piece for white. I like what Fabi is doing. I think he's gaining maybe even an edge in the position because he's the only one that has an active plan available, and that is related to the move f5. Knight to h2, potentially trying to hide this square a g4. f5 is the obvious choice for black in the position, which he goes for. And by the way, Fabi is up on time. That's very encouraging. f4, let's exchange this. Bishop to c1. I mean, look, this is an ideal situation for Fabiano right now. He's definitely the one with the better chances in the position. King to h7. g5 at the right moment. Rook to a2. Okay. Yeah, this is looking really good, guys. This is looking really good. It's all about the nerves right now. Who's going to manage their nerves better? In the ensuing, most likely, time trouble situation. g3 trying to attack this pawn on g4. Change the structure. Fabiano says, sure, we'll change the structure, but on my terms. You take, I take back. I don't want to open up the f file and allow your rook to gain control and potentially create some unpleasantries against my king. So I really like what he's doing. Knight to f3, queen to f7. Okay, so with the knight gone, now my knight doesn't have to guard the c4 square. So at the right moment, I will be able to reroute my knight to f6 and involve it into the attack. Queen to c2. Now the rook is going to f8. Maybe it's time to take. Maybe it's finally time to take. Okay, he says no. He says no. h5. Okay, he's going for g4. White has to play g4. What? Bishop h6. Right? Bishop h6. Yes. Are we going to see g4 from Hikaru? I think take and g4 is an active threat right now. Hikaru doesn't believe in active threats. He doesn't believe there is one. So he goes rook to g1. Now there's a lot of tension in the position. A lot of tension is building up right now in this position. Who's going to crack first? Is Fabi going to take? Is Hikaru going to take on f4? Is Hikaru going to go g4? These are the questions that these players have to answer with only a few seconds on their clocks. Taking on f4. Okay, big moment, big decision. Bishop to d2. Okay, how do you approach this position? You have to give a job to this knight. So get this knight back into the game. Maybe knight c8. Rook to g8, exchange the rooks. Or at least that's what Fabi is proposing. Rook to a8. I don't think you want to allow this rook to penetrate via the a7 square. I don't think you want to see that. At the same time, with the rook on g8, you have some mating threats. Queen g6, queen to g2. Okay, this is a very, very tense game. Very tense game, guys. Take, knight to h4. I don't like this sighting. I don't like this sighting. I'm not a big fan of it. Knight, get this knight out. Get this knight out. Oh, the knight is going to d4. Never mind. Ooh. Who's outplaying who in this position? Knight to a3. Close the a file, but then bishop c1 is coming. Man, this is such a complex battle. Such a complex battle. Queen to a1 was a really good move. Knight to d4. We're going to see this exchange happen. And now I don't even know how to assess this position. I truly don't know how to assess this position. I think it's still very close to equality, something like bishop to g5. Yeah, bishop g5 and exchange the queens. But Fabi says no. I'm not a big fan of this. Now there's bishop queen f5. If you go queen h4, queen f5, and then pick up the pawn on f4, I don't like this move, queen to f6 by Fabi. All right, bishop to e1. 20 seconds against 40 seconds. Don't go queen g6 because of bishop to h4. You have to be careful about that. King to f8, getting off this pin. Okay, get back to g7. Okay. All right, so let's not forget, Fabi's leading the tournament by a significant margin. So a draw is okay. A draw is fine. A draw is actually fine. He's going to go queen e8. He has to go queen e8. Very, very tense. Very, very tense position. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Super tense. So Hikaru is trying to hide the king and then do something. Hide the king and then do something. I'm not sure what, but he's going to try to find something. Okay, queen h4, you have to go back. Defend the pawn on h3, and I go back. 20 seconds against 11 seconds. This one is going down the wire, guys. Down the wire. Okay. Queen g5, queen e6, that's a check. King f8, bishop f4 is not possible. But what do you do next? King to e8. King to e8, king to f8, king to f7. Oh my goodness, Hikaru is going from behind, but Fabi goes for... What's happening here, guys? King to d8, queen to f5, queen to g3. Going to pick up one of the pawns. Queen to h5, never mind. I'm not going to pick up any of the pawns. But now let's go for this one. Queen e2. Let's go for it. Yes. 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 Take. Check. Take. Go. Fabi, let's go, baby. Let's go, c3. That's okay. Take on b2. Yes, yes, yes. 5 seconds. Oh, this is winning. Oh, this is a nice win. b3. Woo! He took him down. Let's go, baby. Let's go.